Everybody, y'all know Bob Young? I'm going to tell a story about this guy because I can. If it wasn't for Bob, I would have never met Dougie. And Bob says, hey, I have a friend of mine who's launching a new racing series. With what you guys are trying to do, you need to hear what he's doing. It's pretty incredible. I had no clue when Bob and I went to lunch and met Dougie what he was really trying to put together. An hour later, I was like, dude, I want to help you in any way we can. I think it's so cool. And thank you for making that introduction, Bob. I really appreciate that. Bob Young, everybody.
No problem. Come, Max. Come here. First of all, I want to introduce Max Livingston, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful young gentleman, and doing great in school and everything. And we're all so very proud of him. But I just wanted to take a short moment to thank every single person in this room, because as I look around, I don't see anybody that hasn't helped Dougie put this thing together, from Max's grandfather to Lisa to Calvin. Every single person in this room has helped. But I want to single out two people that without these two people, I don't think we would be here tonight. Last year, Doug and I took a road trip to Springfield, Illinois. And it was through the fact that Kurt DeVos, put your hand up, Kurt, over in the corner.
Sticking with this guy.
Talked with Jeff Isringhausen out at Putnam Park about what we were doing and this and that. And I saw Jeff and I saw the trailer. So Doug and I, an old fart like me, and Doug, a young guy with a great future and a great history and great passion, that's what built this, went out to see Jeff. And sat down and talked to him. He didn't know us from Adam. We told him what we were trying to do, and Jeff signed on, literally, instantly. And I remember his words to us were, what do I need to do? How can I help? And the other person is Mike Bavaro. Because Mike signed on. The two of you guys, you and Jeff, brought your trailers to the track. You gave us credibility at the track. And you showed up and you did everything, and you really supported us with having a minimum of 4 cars at every single race. So Mike and Jeff, please give these two guys and their wives the greatest hand round of applause.
Thank you. Yeah, remember, guys, we were really working really hard, and I've known Dougie now for about a year and a half, and I've seen this guy go through some crazy, goofy couple of days. We have laughed, we've yelled, we screamed, we said a few other things we can't say in front of Max and everyone else here tonight. But we've had a good time putting this together. This is Dougie's first trade show of any kind of magnitude on this scale, and I want to say, dude, I think you've knocked it out of the park, dude. What you guys have put together is really appreciate it. I know how hard it is to do a trade show. I know how fun they can be. I know how long and drawn out they can be. But with everybody that you brought to the table, and I know I will forget people, so I will let Dougie thank all those people who have come to the table, to the booth this weekend. And if you get a chance to say something to those folks, please do, because I know how hard he's worked on putting this whole presentation together to make your series bigger and better for 2012. So please welcome series principal and founder, Dougie Livingston, everybody.
Thanks, Charlie. Wow, so okay, all I can ask is stick with me here, because this is going to be a little emotional for me. So everybody that's in this room, whether I've known you now, in the past, like Steve, I've known Steve Sharp for, God, 15 years. He's got stories, he just didn't remember them, thank God. And I guess the key is, I'm here tonight because of you guys. You've made this possible for me. I had a dream after probably one of the most difficult times in my life, when I lost my mom, and I was going through a tough time with facts, and it was really tough. I can't explain to you, it's a long story, but that girl over there, Lisa, she kind of saved me. She kind of made me realize I had value again in life. And I came to her on July last year and said, I have an idea, and I think it's a real thing that we can fulfill, and we need to start a new series. And I think we can capitalize on the economy and things like that with a cheaper car that can be raced easily. And we started slowly assembling people. One of the first people that we had was a guy by the name of Jason Myers. And I've since then told Jason if I ever call him again and say I have an idea, hang up, don't ever answer the phone again. And Jason said, yeah, I think he got something here. So on July 8th last year, we made our announcement that we were going to move forward, and we made a decision to start working on this project. And one of the first people that showed up was the glass guy that was just here, and that was Bob Young. And I'll come back to Bob as Chris cringes in the back. And so we started building a team, and the next guy that was on the list was Dave Hunt. Where's Dave? Dave Hunt, that guy right there. Once again, don't ever answer the phone again when I say I got an idea. And I went to Dave and I said, I need help. I'm not a salesman. I need somebody to sell this deal for me. And Dave said, all right, I'm on board. I get what you're trying to do. And yeah, I'm in. And Dave subsequently has been still involved, but has gone on to greater things. And he's had some trials this past year. And so, once again, thank Dave. Dave was a huge thing. When I was at my low, Dave was the guy that said, tighten up the belt, get your ass out of bed, and let's go do this. We said we were going to do it, let's go do it. Another person that was in that same capacity for me was Kurt DeVoe. And as Kurt has now milled from Jim Kanji to over there, and you're just looking for the next tallest guy in the room, aren't you? Oh, good. That's our attorney. That's our attorney. Those are the door. And Kurt had been a longtime friend and a customer. We built a beautiful 911 over a number of years for Kurt. And I went to Kurt and I said, I have this idea. And he knew full well what I was going through in life in general. And if I could ever replace my dad, it would be that guy. He gives me balance. He, anytime I come up with a stupid, crazy idea, he's like, "Whoa, slow down. Let's look at this." And that was exactly what my dad did. And there's no better replacement than that guy for that in my life. That's Kurt. And I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. In a long time, I mean, like I said, everybody in this room, back when I started racing Grand Am in 2003, we had issues. I didn't know from a hole in the ground. And I went to Tim Gilbin and I said, "Who's your daddy? I need some help." And so I would go to him and I said, "What do I got to do?" Another person that's not here with us tonight, Mike Levinas. If it weren't for Mike, I would know how to get a car to go around a track to save my life. That guy taught me everything I know about suspensions. And as I've had my own shop and I've worked, we needed things. Brad Shields is here. Brad has been like, "Yep, hey, break it down. We'll figure it out." And I greatly appreciate that. And then we get back to more recent relationships. And last year at this time, we sat down with Bob and we hammered Chris Nash up one side and down the other, and we bought a trailer. And I'm pretty sure Chris cried at the end of that day. I think that was the day that they finally kicked us out of the show. It's like, "You guys gotta go," So we with Bob and his wife Barb, which is unavailable to be here tonight, and again for this guy, those two have shown up greatly and are in a great way. As far as being a single dad, to do this and with Lisa, it's been huge, and I couldn't survive without Bob Young. So thank you very much, Bob. I greatly appreciate it. So we've moved on. We kept building our team. We've got a great team. The craziest thing that I can experience or can express is nobody said no, and I can't tell you guys enough how much that means to me. Scott Leader, when Dave had to go do his thing with his family, and I asked Scott, I said, "I need help. I need a salesperson. I need a front man. I need you to show up for me." And he did, without doubt. He showed up. He said, "I'm in." And then
we continued to build. I think Scott was the first guy, once we were on the web, he was the first guy to respond and say, wow, what an idea. Yeah, look where you're at now, pal. 3 years, that's all you get. No. Sure. And like Bob said, in the first day that we went to Jeff, and Jeff, you said yes. And you have no idea I couldn't do this without you. And so I greatly appreciate that. If you hadn't said yes, this wouldn't have happened. And so thank you very much. So much. Can't tell you enough. And Mike, God damn, you kicked my ass this year. You've never let me rest. Emails and phone calls. And we've agreed and we've dickered. But the key is that you pushed me to be better for everybody. And I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Plenty more to come.
Oh, God. Just keep Dan happy, because he's always the one that finds the mustard for you. And Dan List is another one. Dan is a longtime friend when he used to work at MSI, and I went to Dan and I didn't know of anybody with Dan's experience in IndyCar. I didn't know of anybody else that could be a more straight arrow, right on the line guy to be our technical director. And I went to Dan, and Dan didn't even stutter. He said, yes, I'm in. I'm in. And that's the kind of people that I have in my life. And my dad, I'll give you a little bit. My dad, we started our very first original piece was that there's no greater success than to offer success to somebody else. And that was what my dad raised me with. And I only hope that I've given that to you guys on a level that's maybe not understood by any, or by the majority of people. Because, God, there's ramen noodles and there's hungry nights. But I'm going to get up and I'm going to do this every day because it's what I love and it's what I have in my heart and I know what it's right for me. And I greatly, greatly appreciate what you do for me. Thank you so much. Tim Fox wasn't able to be here. And Tim, Margaret kind of summed it up. Tim's a cool dude. He really is. And I wanted to read an email from him to me. And I had sent him a thank you over Thanksgiving, just saying, hey, thank you so much. We're looking forward to 2012. We're moving forward. And here's his email. He says, hi, Doug. Thank you for your kind words. Yes, the universe is good, and here's why. The universe does not discriminate. It does not know the difference between positive energy and negative energy. What it does know is the law of attraction. The law says that you will attract energy no matter what it is. You put out good energy, feelings, and thoughts, and you will receive like. You put out bad energy, feelings, and thoughts, and you will get like. There is no such thing as luck. You cause everything that happens to you. When good things happen, notice them. Thank the universe out loud 1,000 times. It will give you double and triple back for thanking it. That's what I have for you. Have a great week at IMS, and I wish I were there. So all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being everything you are to me. I couldn't do this without you. All right? And I thank you guys so much. You have no idea what you mean to me. Thanks.